What's up, everybody? I'm back, and I'm here to talk about more 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons in the different classes. Today, we are going to go over the Rogue. I think the Rogue's a real fun class. I think it's a real easy class to play. I don't mean that in a bad way. I enjoy playing Rogues when I've played Rogues. Let's just get right into it. As usual, I'm going to read the flavor. Then I'll read a little bit about the actual meta stuff, and then I'll go over the few archetypes that are listed in this for the Rogue. So, Rogue. Signaling for her companions to wait, a halfling creeps forward through the dungeon hall. She presses in ear to the door, then pulls out a set of tools and picks the locks in the blink of an eye. Then she disappears into the shadows as her fighter friend moves forward to kick the door open. A human lurks in the shadows of an alley, while his accomplice prepares for her part in the ambush. When their target, a notorious slaver, passes the alleyway, the accomplice cries out, the slaver comes to investigate, and the assassin's blade cuts his throat before he can make a sound. Suppressing a giggle, a gnome waggles her finger and magically lifts the key ring from the guard's belt. In a moment, the keys are in her hand. The cell door is open, and she and her companions are free to make their escape. Rogues rely on skill, stealth, and their foes' vulnerabilities to get the upper hand in the situation. They have a knack for finding the solution to just about any problem, demonstrating a resourcefulness and versatility that is the cornerstone of any successful adventuring party. Skill and precision. Rogues devote as much effort to mastering the use of a variety of skills as they do perfecting their combat abilities, giving them a broad expertise that few other characters can match. Many rogues focus on stealth and deception, and while others refine the skills that help them in a dungeon environment, such as climbing, finding disarming traps, and opening locks. When it comes to combat, rogues prioritize cunning over brute strength. A rogue would rather make one precise strike, placing it exactly where the attack will hurt the most, than wear an opponent down with a barrage of attacks. Rogues have an almost supernatural knack for avoiding danger, and a few learn magical tricks to supplement their abilities. A shady living. Every town and city has its share of rogues. Most of them live up to the worst stereotypes of the class, making a living as burglars, assassins, cut purses, and con artists. Often these scoundrels are organized into thieves' guilds or crime families. Plenty of rogues operate independently, but even they sometimes recruit apprentices to help them in their scams and heists. A few rogues make an honest living as locksmiths, investigators, or exterminators, which can be a dangerous job in the world where dire rats and were-rats haunt the sewers. As adventurers, rogues fall on both sides of the law. Some are hardened criminals who decide to sneak their fortune in treasure hoards, while others take up a life of adventuring to escape from the law. Some have learned and perfected their skills with the explicit purpose of infiltrating ancient ruins and hidden crypts in search of treasure. Creating a rogue. As you create a rogue character, consider the creature's relationship to the law. Do you have a criminal past or present? Are you on the run from the law or from an angry thieves guild master? Or did you leave the guild in search of bigger risks and bigger rewards? Is it greed that drives you in your adventures, or some other desire or ideal? What was the trigger that led you away from your previous life? Did a great con or heist gone terribly wrong cause you to reevaluate your career? Maybe you were lucky and a successful robbery gave you the coin you needed to escape the squalor of your life. Did wanderlust finally call you away from your home? Perhaps you suddenly find yourself cut off from your family or your mentor, and you have to find new means or support. Or maybe you made a new friend, another member of your adventuring party, who showed you new possibilities for earning a living and employing your particular talents. Quick build. So we're not going to talk about that. So as a rogue, you're going to get 1d8. You're going to get 1d8 damage dice. Of course, you're going to add your con to that. So your armor proficiencies are going to be light armor. You're going to be proficient in simple weapons and hand crossbows, but you're also going to be proficient in long swords, rapiers, and short swords. Your thieves' tools are going to be the tools you're proficient in. Your saving throws will be dexterity, intelligence. You'll get to choose from 4 skills: acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. you get a basic equipment kit. So you're going to get a sneak attack, and that sneak attack is going to appear as 1 extra d6 damage when you hit somebody that you have advantage on. Thieves' Cant. During your rogues training, you learn Thieves' Cant. It's going to be a secret little mixture of jargon and their language. Cunning Action. Starting at the 2nd level, your agility allows you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action in each of your turns. This action can be used to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. At level 3, you're going to get a roguish archetype: Thief, Assassin, or Arcane Trickster. You're going to get dodge, you're going to get cool evasions, a bunch of shit as you level up. Let's get into those archetypes. So the Thief archetype, I'm going to read the little flavor and then just go over briefly. Well, actually, let's see what rogue archetypes are first. Rogues have many features in common, including their emphasis on perfecting their skills, their precise and deadly approach to combat, and their increasingly quick reflexes. But different rogues steer those talents in varying directions, embodied by the rogue archetypes. Your choice of archetype is a reflection of your focus, not necessarily any indication of your chosen profession, but a description of your preferred techniques. Thief. You hone your skills in the larcenous arts. Burglars, bandits, cut purses, and other criminals typically follow this archetype, but so do rogues who prefer to think of themselves as professional treasure seekers, explorers, delvers, and investigators. In addition to improving your agility and stealth, you learn skills useful for delving into ancient ruins, reading unfamiliar languages, and using magical items you normally couldn't employ. So you're going to get fast hands, so you're going to get a better sleight of hands. Starting level 3, you can use a bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a dexterity check, to use your thieves' tools to disarm a trap or open a lock. You are to take the use an object action. So that's like whipping out potions and shit. Second story work. All that. I'm not going to go through all this. You're going to get an improved sneak. You're going to get use of magical devices. You're going to get better reflexes. The assassin build. I like the assassin build. You focus your training on the grim art of death. Those who adhere to this archetype are diverse hired killers, spies, bounty hunters, and even specifically anointed priests trained to exterminate the enemies of their deity. Stealth, poison, and disguise help you eliminate your foes with deadly efficiency. Bonus proficiencies. So you're going to get proficiency with the Disguise Kit and the Poisoneer's Kit at level 3. So I took a build that gave my guy proficiency with the Disguise Kit at level 1, and I'm a sorcerer. Assassinate, level 3. When you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical. So you're going to get free criticals. You're just going to shit damage. Arcane Trickster. Some rogues enhance their fine skills of stealth and agility with magic, learning tricks of enhancement and illusion. These rogues include pickpockets and burglars, but also pranksters, mischief makers, and a significant number of adventurers. When you reach the 3rd level, you gain the ability to cast spells. See Chapter 10 for general rules, spellcasting, and Chapter 11 for the wizard spell lists. So you're going to get some cantrips. You're going to get some tricks from the wizard spell. The Arcane Trickster spellcasting table shows me how many spell slots your spells at 1st level and higher. So at level 3, you get 2 1st level spells. That's not bad. That's cool. I was wondering if they had restrictions, but they don't. Like, I was wondering if they were going to have restrictions, like in terms of they had to come from a specific school. No. And so it's what it is. Starting level 3, you get Magic Hand. You can make the spectral hand invisible, and you can perform the following tasks with it. You can store objects. You can retrieve an object. You can use thieves' tools to pick and lock. It's pretty cool. This is a little magical thief. Tomorrow, we are going to read the Sorcerer, which is actually the class that I am playing in the campaign that me and my homies are in. I hope you guys like what I'm doing. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep following. Give me information, give me feedback. Feel free to DM me if you want to ask questions or play some games. I love you all, dudes. Peace.